No matter how many times Herman Cain tries to explain to David Gregory that he's talking about federal taxes, a federal sales tax, that the state sales tax is completely unaffected. States can raise their sales taxes, they can lower them, they can eliminate them, do whatever they want. He's not raising the state sales tax. No matter how many times Herman Cain explains that, David Gregory cannot understand it. Give me my Meet the Depressed music. There we go. Lower just a little bit so we can hear pure stupidity. Cut 13, go.
The other defect in the plan comes from fellow conservatives who say, you got some problems here. This is what the Wall Street Journal said about it this past week. The real political defect, the Journal writes, of the Cain plan is that it imposes a new national sales tax while maintaining the income tax. Mr. Cain's rates are seductively low, but the current income tax was introduced in 1913 with a top rate of 7% amid promises that it would never exceed 10%. By 1918, the top rate was 77%. The politics of a national sales tax is bad enough on its own. A 9% rate, when combined with state and local levies, would mean a tax on goods of 17% or more in many places. The cries for exemptions would be great.
Don't combine it with state taxes. This doesn't address state taxes. If you add them together, yes, you'll get that number. This is a replacement structure. These are replacement taxes. They're not on top of anything. We replace capital gains tax. We replace the payroll tax. We replace corporate income tax, replace personal income tax, and replace the death tax. It is a replacement.
But where do state taxes go? You're saying they're going to be repealed?
With the current structure, you have state taxes, right? So with this new structure, you're still going to have state taxes. That is muddying the water.
How so?
Because today, under the current tax code, state taxes are there if they have it. If they don't have state taxes, they don't have it. It has nothing to do with this replacement structure for the federal tax
But that
code.
doesn't make any sense to me. If I'm already paying state taxes and I have a new Cain administration national sales tax, I got more state taxes.
No, you don't.
How so? You're not saying they're going away.
David, your state taxes are the same. Your federal taxes, in most cases, are going to go down. That's muddying the water.
The Wall Street Journal says you have one on top of the other. There's a combined levy.
That is not correct, David. Let's try this one more time. State taxes are there today. The current tax code is a 10 million word mess. You have probably thousands of loopholes and tricks and what I call sneaker taxes in the current code. State taxes today, whatever they are, 0 or some number, has nothing to do with replacing the tax code. Nothing.
All right, let me help out here. He'll have a 9% federal sales tax. So if you're in a state that has a 5-6% state sales tax, let's say you buy salami, and you have taxes on food in your state, and you have a 5% state sales tax, and there's a 9% national tax. You'll pay the 9% national tax, and you'll pay the 5% state tax. But you'll have more money because you're not paying an income tax. Or when you sell your home, you're not paying a capital gains tax or sell some other investment. Every dollar you earn will be passed on to your children and grandchildren. There won't be a death tax. So there won't be a corporate income tax. So in other words, if you buy an investment in a company and you sell it, you'll have more from that. So there's no corporate tax. So what he's saying is overall you'll be paying less in taxes if in fact you pay taxes at all. My only argument with Herman Cain, who I have enormous respect for because he's thrown a very interesting idea out there and a very serious one, unlike most. You've got to get rid of the federal income tax under the 16th Amendment. Otherwise, the liberals will raise the income tax, they'll raise a new national sales tax, and they'll raise every other tax. David Gregory, by the way, I spent 2 minutes playing that clip to prove to the whole world what I've been saying. You're a moron.